Hey everybody, David G here, founder of the Internet Marketing Party. Absolutely stoked to be bringing you the one, the only Tai Lopez. Now you look at this guy, Tai Lopez, and you're like, who is he? I've never heard of him, or maybe you have heard of him. I'll tell you a couple of things. He lives, I didn't know much about him. In fact, I just asked him, like, what is it that you do? I know you hang around with billionaires. I know you live in a mansion in the Hollywood Hills, next door neighbors with a bunch of celebrities, business celebrities, movie stars. I mean, he offered me to host an internet marketing party in his home. He's like, I can host 400 or 500 people. So, I mean, he has model shoots at his home, front row seats at the Lakers game, hanging with the players, and I'm just like, what is it that you do? So, it's not all about the money. It's not all about the celebrity, but you're obviously doing something right. So I just want to say thank you for being here today. I know you've got hundreds and hundreds of internet sites, and your repertoire goes way beyond the internet. It goes into financial planning. It goes into business deals with billionaires. So I can't wait to have you speak. So, ladies and gentlemen, Tai Lopez.
Thanks. I like the intro.
Yeah. So tell us in 30 seconds why someone should come and listen to you speak in Austin.
Yeah, well, the intro, I have to live up to this reputation, right? I do have Cameron Diaz is my next door neighbor, and she has this parrot that's literally driving me insane, dude. It makes a noise, it screeches all day. So living next to celebrities is not always a great thing because I feel like all my neighbors are afraid to go yell at her. It's crazy. It goes 8 hours a day yelling. Anyway, so, I think you've asked me, it's like, what can I talk about? I'll tell you, I think I'm going to share what 3 billionaires in traveling to 51 countries as an investor, investing in some of the most talented and interesting people in the world has taught me about what the internet holds and how you can grow an internet business to 100 million to $1 billion valuation. So that's what I'm interested in. I think set your sights high, man. Because if you set for $1 billion, even though you're going to only do 10% as well, you still got a $100 million company. And I'll tell you, I know a lot of these guys in the internet that are come to the Internet Marketing Party. So many of those guys are awesome, super smart guys. I consider my friend, and they're just tip of the iceberg, man. You scale that stuff. If you can make $5 million, you should be able to make 50. A lot of people think the markets are too small. The market's not too small. One of my mentors, Alan Nation, said the beauty of the world now is no matter what you're interested in, underwater basket weaving, there's 1 million people that'll probably buy from you. Million people, million customers a year at $100, lifetime value.
Awesome.
100 million bucks.
Two follow-up questions, and I've only got 4 minutes before we got to cut this down. Number one, what about somebody who's just getting started, somebody who doesn't even know how to, create a website or doesn't have a website? They're a realtor, a massage therapist, a stay-at-home mom. Because you're talking, not everyone that comes is a millionaire at this point.
Well, here's the thing. If you're just starting out, this is even more relevant for you. Why? You're at the beginning. You're a clean slate. Who do you want to learn from? Me or Warren Buffett? Me or Bill Gates? You want to go to the top. I meet a lot of women entrepreneurs, and I'm like, why don't you study Oprah? Most successful entrepreneur that I know of, made $2 billion, changed the world. So when you're just starting out, this is a more relevant message because you're not encumbered by all these weird relationships.
Gotcha.
Stuff that I'm teaching is vital.
Awesome. Love it. Second question. This is going to be on February the 13th, the day before Thanksgiving. One of the reasons I was inspired to invite you is because you have all these dating sites. And so I thought, who could be relevant somehow? So what can you tell folks about? Tell us a little bit about your dating sites and how that's going to tie into what you're going to talk about beyond what you learned from your 3 billionaire mentors.
You said the day before Thanksgiving, day before Valentine.
I said that the other day too. I guess I have thanks and love.
They're kind of similar, Thanksgiving, Valentine. So here's the thing, what I've learned from being an online dating business. The power of being number one in high appetite markets. So even if you're not in dating, you can reposition whatever business you're in, real estate, massage therapist, education. If you can reposition it more mass market, you can grow your revenues, and it's much more easy to be successful. Number two, the power of social. So dating sites are really just social networking. I think every internet marketer should have a massive part of their business be a social component where every day people are coming back in and logging in. What made who's the number one internet guy of our time? Mark Zuckerberg, $27 billion before he's 30. What was his key? He allowed people to interact. And the beauty is, instead of having generated content, you let users generate the content. Facebook and Match.com are genius because users are generating the content and sharing it with each other. So whatever business you're in, whether it be dating or non-dating, you still need a social component to get the virality, to get the lift, to reduce your marketing costs, and to get higher engagement and more data. You get the data that you can deal with and manipulate and market much better. Awesome. So everybody should be in the social market.
And you're going to share some of the insights that you've gotten from running that kind of site. Last thing, this is our this was the quick and dirty interview. If you want to watch the long, 30-minute interview, I'll have a link somewhere on this page. But the quick and dirty, at the end of that, you were about to say, oh, one last tidbit I want to say. And then I started this one. So,
that was just a little, I was going to say, if you want to, well, let me just say, I already said it. I gave the different intro. I wanted to say 51 countries and all that stuff. What taught me most interesting people more.
Awesome. Cool. So then we're all our bases are covered, and you'll be in Austin Thursday, February the 13th. We'll get you the details and location and all that other good stuff somewhere on this page. And in the meantime, thank you very much, Tai. Any parting words before we say good morning, good night, or good afternoon?
We'll be there. Not Thanksgiving, Valentine.
Yeah, I'm gonna dress like a turkey. You dress like Cupid. How about that?
I like it.
All right,
cool.
Bro.
Awesome. Thanks for calling me.
Yeah, thanks for making this happen. I'm looking forward to it.
Talk to you soon.